Welcome to Information Skills for Postgraduate Studies. What exactly are information skills? Well, they refer to a set of skills that will enable you to search for, retrieve, process, and use information in a purposeful manner. We will cover this in 4 lessons. Lesson 1 is about the OUM Information Trail. Lesson 2 is about fixed field search strategy. Lesson 3 is about exploratory search, and Lesson 4 is about Internet search. We believe you will become a better researcher and an adept user of the OUM library after going through all the lessons. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the 6 core processes of information processing as presented in the OUM Information Trail, apply the core processes to your coursework and research activities. Are you aware that the academic nature of postgraduate studies requires you to be analytical, critical, and creative in expressing your views and opinions? That's right, but you can only do this when you have relevant information to work with. So how do you ensure that information is relevant? One way is to ensure that you have the much needed information skills. Information is important for postgraduate studies because it forms the basis for all postgraduate activities such as core elective courses, seminars, tutorials, course assignments, research projects, research, and examinations. To develop information skills in a systematic manner, let's go through the OUM Information Trail. What is the OUM Information Trail? The Information Trail is a sequence of processes or steps that guides you systematically through information searching and processing. Embedded in the processes are skills which will enable you to search for and retrieve information, resources, evaluate and select the information you need. Next, you need to organize and consolidate the information gathered, and finally, present them in a format required for your coursework assignment or research. Mouse over each of the processes to know more. You are given a research problem to investigate. Please refer to example 1. Much has been said about how globalization would benefit the world, but in the case of developing countries such as Malaysia, is this true? How would small developing countries like Malaysia fare in the competitive world? Would the Malaysian economy be able to withstand competition from the developed countries? If Malaysia's economy cannot compete with strong economies, How would this affect the socio-economic structure of the country? What are the repercussions in the case of Malaysia? What is the impact of globalization on the economic, social, and environmental developments of Malaysia? This research problem requires you to investigate the issues related to the problem, discuss and present your view of the problem. In order to investigate, you would need to read and read comprehensively. At this stage, also, you need to do a literature search by choosing a research topic, which is a statement of the problem. The research topic helps you focus on the problem. Please see example 2. Managing the economic, social, and environmental conflicts arising from economic globalization, a Malaysian perspective. To search and retrieve the information, you need to identify the source, where to get, and the resources, what to get. Where to get. Any information holding agency, such as libraries, archives, government departments, multinational companies, etc. What to get. You need to ask yourself what type of information you need, primary, secondary, or tertiary information. Knowing what type of information you need will help you to decide the type of information resources to look for. Example, research report, or books, or directories. How to get. You need to apply search strategies which are basically action plans for retrieval. Details of search strategies will be explained in Lesson 2, 3, and 4 of this courseware. Not all the information obtained from the various resources are relevant to the task given. To ensure that the information gathered can be used for the research topic, you must evaluate the information obtained and select only those that can be used for the research. The evaluation and selection criteria that you have set for yourself are important and will be reflected in the scope, range, and depth of your research. Your selection and evaluation should be based on the following criteria: authority, accuracy and reliability, objectivity, currency, and scope. Click each of the criteria to know more about it. Throughout the course, you have to refer to various types of information resources such as print and electronic materials. To ensure that your research is not scattered, it is important to make notes, index them into subject categories via keywords or phrases, and file them systematically. One way would be to organize and consolidate all the information retrieved into different files according to the concepts used in searching. The trick is to be systematic and consistent in using subject headings or keywords. After you have evaluated and selected the information that you want, all the information should be consolidated, assembled, and filed manually or electronically. At this stage, interpret ideas, analyze issues, etc., using the information you have gathered. Applying critical and analytical thinking skills will enable you to see what is needed to answer your research problem. This is when you need to establish the links between theory and practice, link concepts and ideas to issues, merge new knowledge with previous knowledge. At the postgraduate level, you are required to do presentations at postgraduate seminars or tutorials, as well as at the Viva Voce. You might also be asked to present papers at related conferences and seminars by your supervisors. There are two types of presentations. Written presentation in the form of dissertation or thesis, coursework or essay assignment, oral presentation, example, PowerPoint. Therefore, a good assignment should be comprehensive in its coverage and scope of the issues investigated. It must also include citation of sources. Plagiarism is a crime in the academic world. In this lesson, you have learned that information is important for postgraduate studies because it forms the basis for all postgraduate activities. Example, core, elective courses, course assignments, project works, seminars, tutorials, research projects, and examinations. There are three types of information: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Information processing consists of a set of processes as presented in the OUM Information Trail. Example, identify research topic, searching and retrieving information, selection and evaluation, organization, consolidation, and presentation.